Welcome to the course Depreciation, Alternate Investment and Profitability Analysis. We are continuing with module 1, that is depreciation, and this is the last lecture of my depreciation. The topic of the lecture is comparative study of different depreciation methods. So, obviously we will first go through the different depreciation methods and their formulae, and then we will take questions or examples through which we will apply these methods and we will compare the depreciation values. Now, to start with, the easiest depreciation technique is straight line method. Here D is equal to V minus Vs divided by N, and Va is equal to V minus A into D. Now, for units production method, this annual depreciation original fixed cost minus salvage value divided by estimated total usage into actual usage. Now, for declining balance method, this is fixed factor is equal to 1 minus Vs by V to the power 1 by N, and Va book value at the end of 8th year is B into 1 minus F to the power A. Now, this is also available on your screen. Now, let us go for the second set of formulae. Now, for double declining balance method, now depreciation is 2 into depreciation in straight line method, and if the salvage value is equal to 0, then straight line depreciation is equal to 1 by service life, and DDBM depreciation will be obvious 2 by service life. Now, asset value at the end of 8th year is equal to Va equal to V into 1 minus F to the power A, and this F fixed factor will be the double declining balance fixed factor, not declining balance fixed factor. Now, in the sum of the digits, method DA, that is depreciation in the year A, is equal to 2 n minus A plus 1 divided by n into n plus 1 V minus Vs, where n is the service life of the equipment. Now, for sinking fund, the R, that is uniform payment, is equal to V minus Vs into I 1 plus I to the power n minus 1, and the book value after A years VA is equal to V minus V minus Vs one plus I to the power A minus 1 I plus 1 to the power n minus 1. And for the modified for MACRS, there is a table which is shown now on your screen. The data given in this table is used to compute the depreciation rates for different years in a MACRS method. These two graphs shows how the book value changes in different methods. This very clearly tells that how the book value changes. Now, let us start with the example 1, in which we will compare all the methods. Example 1. Now, a reactor having a salvage value of 50,000, BS 50,000, is estimated to have a service life of 10 years, n is equal to 10 years. The original cost of the reactor is 20 lakh. Cost of reactor is equal to 20 lakh. Determine the following: A, the annual depreciation charge by straight line method; B, the depreciation charge for the 6th year if double declining balance method is used; C, the depreciation charge for the 6th year if declining balance method is used; D, the depreciation charge for the 5th year if sum of the years digit method is used; E, the depreciation charge for the 5th year if sinking fund method is used. I is equal to 10%. F, the percentage of the original investment paid off in the first half of the service life if double declining balance method is used. G, the percentage of the original investment paid off in the first half of the service life if sum of the years digit method is used, and finally H, tabulate the depreciation and book value for 1 to 10 years using combined method, that is double declining balance method for the first 5 years and straight line method for the next 5 years. Now let us solve this. These are the given values, and interest rate I is 10%. Now part A, the straight line method. Now D is equal to V minus Vs divided by N is equal to 20 lakh minus 50,000 divided by 10. This comes to be rupees 1,95,000. Example 1. Now B part. This is DDBM. The F factor for DDBM is equal to 2 into 195,000 divided by 20 lakh. That comes out to be 0.195. Now depreciation charged for 6th year is equal to book value at the end of 5th year minus book value at the end of 6th year. So depreciation charged for 6th year is equal to V into 1 minus F to the power 5 minus 1 minus F to the power 6. This is equal to 20 lakhs into 0.338049 minus 0.272129 is equal to rupees 131840. Or in a different way we can solve this problem also. Now depreciation for 6th year is equal to F into V into 1 minus F to the power 5. And this is also equal to rupees 131839, and this is 131840, this is a 131839, and this small mistake has been done due to rounding of error. Now using declining balance method, C part, f is equal to 1 minus v s by v to the power 1 by n. With this we calculate the value of f as 0.308497. Now depreciation for 6th year is equal to book value of the 5th year minus book value of the 6th year. So, we can write down this 1 minus f 5 minus 1 minus f to the power 6, and when we put the values here 20 lakhs, this comes out to be 0.15811,401 minus 0.10933,631, and this comes out to be 97,555.39, or we can calculate depreciation for 6th year is equal to f into v into 1 minus f to the power 5, that comes out to be rupees 97,555.39. Now D, using sum of the digits method. Now sum of the digits equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 10 is equal to n plus 1 n by 2 is equal to 11 into 10 by 2 5 is equal to 55. Now depreciation for 5th year is equal to 20 lakh into 6 by 55 is equal to rupees 218181.81. Now E, using sinking fund method, now depreciation charge for the 5th year is equal to V4 minus V5 and is equal to V minus B minus Vs one plus I to the power 4 minus 1, 1 plus I to the power 10 minus 1 minus V plus V minus Vs into 1 plus I to the power 5 minus 1, 1 plus I to the power 10 minus 1. I is 10%. So, this comes out to be rupees 179137.8. Now, part F. Using again DDBM, book value at the end of 5th year is equal to V into 1 minus F to 5. This comes out to be rupees 676097.6. Now, depreciation paid up to the end of 5th year, that is half life period, is equal to 20 lakh. So, initial cost minus this value 60,6097.6, that comes out to be rupees 1323902, and percent wise, percent paid, if I want to calculate this percentage of investment paid, this paid off, it is equal to about 67.89%. Now, G part, using sum of the digits method. Now, depreciation charge up to the end of 5th year is equal to 1950 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 divided by 55, and this comes out to be rupees 1418181.82, or percentage wise investment paid off is equal to 70.91%. And this factor is 20 lakhs minus 50,000 rupees. Now, if we go for H part, using again DDBM method, now here I have to calculate the depreciation for the first 5 years using DDBM and the next 5 years using straight line method. So, as shown in B part of this problem, F for DDBM is equal to 0.195. So, depreciation charged at the end of first year is equal to 0.195 into 20 lakh, and this comes out to be rupees 39 3,90,000. So, book value at the end of first year is equal to 20 lakh minus this value 3,90,000 comes out to be rupees 16140, that is 16,10,000. Now, depreciation charged at the end of second year is equal to 0.195 multiplied by this rupees 16,10,000, which comes out to be 313950. Now, book value at the end of second year is equal to 16,10,000 minus this 313950, which comes to be 12,96,050. Now, this way I compute up to 5 years. So, depreciation charged at the end of fifth year is equal to 0.195 into book value, and that book value comes out to be 9872.8. So, it comes out to be 163,775.2, and this value I can pick up from the table. This is the table before you, and from this table I can pick up this value. So, book value at the end of fifth year is equal to 839,872.8 minus 163,775.2. This comes out to be 676097.6. Now, from this value 676097.6 0.6. This has to depreciate it to 50,000 rupees, which is the book value. Now, after applying DDBM for 5 years, this is 5, this is 10, this value is 676097.6 and this value is 50,000. This is salvage value. So, by using straight line I have to reach from this value to this value, and thus annual depreciation using straight line method is equal to 676097.6 minus 50,000 divided by 5, that comes out to be rupees 125219.5. So, this is the amount of straight line depreciation which remains constant for the next 5 years, and accordingly the book values are being calculated. So, you can see the table and check the book values and the depreciation. If you see here, at the end of fifth year, the book value is rupees 655,360. Now, this book value need to be depreciated to rupees 50,000, which is the salvage value, in 5 years using straight line method. So, annual depreciation using straight line method is equal to rupees 655,360 minus rupees 50,000 divided by 5 years, which comes out to be rupees 121072. As this is a straight line method, the depreciation per year remains constant. So, for the next 5 years the depreciation per year will be 1,21,072. Now, this is the second question, example number 2. The example number 2, the undepreciated value of a distillation column is 30 lakhs and its estimated salvage value is 5 lakh. At the end of the service life, which is 15 years, determine the book value of the distillation column at the end of 6th year using straight line method, textbook declining balance method, double declining balance method, sum of the years digit method, sinking fund method for interest rate equal to 5%. Now, the solution was given is V is equal to 30 lakh, Vs is equal to 5 lakh, service life N is equal to 15 years, 15 years or 5 years, yes 15 years. I is equal to 0.06 or 6%. Now, book value at the end of 6th year. Now, if we use this straight line method, A using straight line method, V A is equal to V minus D into A, and D is equal to V minus V S divided by N. So, for our case A is equal to 6, D is equal to 30 lakh minus 5 lakh divided by 15, that comes to be 6665667. So, V6 is 30 lakhs minus 1 into 6. This comes out to be rupees 20 lakh. Now, B declining balance method, F is equal to 1 minus V s by V to the power 1 by N, and this is equal to 1 minus 5 lakh divided by 30 lakh to the power 1 by 15. This comes out to be 0.112592. So, V6 is V into 1 to the power 6 is equal to 30 lakh 1 minus 0.112592 to the power 6. This comes out to be rupees 1464087.56. Now, C part, using double declining balance method, now depreciable seeable amount equal to 30 lakhs minus 5 lakhs equal to 25 lakhs. Now, depreciation for ST method, this 25 lakhs has to depreciate it in 15 years, and hence this is 166666667. Now, for DDBM, the depreciation will be twice into the fraction 16666.667 divided by 25,000. To summarize this lecture, what we have done in this lecture, that we have taken a problem and have calculated the depreciation rates and book values for straight line method, declining balance method, double declining balance method, sum of the years digit method and sinking fund method. Thank you.